All right, Shalom. Let's talk here. Shalom, first and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, by Shemi Hashai, by Shem, the top of that. Double honor to the other apostles, a great millstone that do well, and shalom to the Octagon spreaders word of issues of sincerity. I'm the servant Paul Kwan. The first name is of the name of Yahweh, which means he is, and that's the true name of the Lord. The word even calls Jehovah or Yahweh means Yahweh, means he exists, right? That's his true name. Bahashem means in the name of Yahweh Shai, which means he saves or he delivers, which is the true name of what the word early calls Jesus or Joshua or Yeshua. His name is Yahweh Shai Amashiach. Amashiach means anointed, not Chris or Christos or not Christ, none of that. It's Yahweh Shai Amashiach. Bahashem Ephakodash, which is the Holy Spirit or Spirit Holiness, literal translation, the right translation. Uh, and that's the spirit that guides us to these lessons. That's the engine of this word, of this movement. Right? You know, I had to do a quick little lesson. I'm not an Esther. Sorry for the background. I'm not trying to do a lesson. Esther. But I got the inspired for the lesson. I say by a possible Gentile. It may be certain who is a Gentile, who's not a Gentile. Yeah, he could be an Israelite, you know what I'm saying, Israelite family. But he looks like a Hamite, you know what I'm saying? But he's a so-called pastor, you know. You know, broken clocks are like right twice a day, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying like there's a lot of people that like a lot of pastors translate this word. There's a lot in this word you can't get wrong, right? It's so direct, it's like you can't get wrong. So, anyways, it was about being grateful for the Lord, being thankful, you know what I mean? Just waking up thankful. You know what I mean? And I've been grateful, especially yesterday and the day before and today. You gotta show how you're thankful for those words, you know, especially those that are elect, or you know, to put maybe the digital Christians at least. You know what I mean? Or reading every day, or fasting, and you know, just showing faith in somehow. You know, a lot of the best way to show faith right now, according to the elder apostle Gabar, is like hopping on the corners in these highways and byways. You know what I'm saying? And speak to myself as foremost, I need to start doing that as well. You know what I mean? Regardless of circumstances of what my job is or what's going on. You know, there's excuses. Excuses are, you know what I'm saying, where I'm at. Like it's just all excuses. But you gotta show you're being thankful, but you also gotta be thankful. Just be thankful that you woke up today this morning. You know what I mean? Because right here, the verse that inspired it all, Romans 1 and 21, because that when they knew Yahweh, they glorified him not as Yahweh, neither were thankful, but became vain in their imaginations, and their foolish heart was darkened. Right? Yeah, who are they? It's referring to the Israelites, which is the so-called Negroes, uh, Hispanics, and Native Americans, uh, or those spoken birds that may look like any other nation, but they see not the Father, they're Israelite. As according to Numbers chapter 1, verse 18, that you know what I mean, that we turned away constantly, constantly. You know what I mean? And I don't know. And let me find the right words. Because I don't know where to go from right there. So even on down next to it, possessing themselves to be wise, they became fools. And became corruptible, right? And changed the glory of the uncorruptible Yahweh into the image made to like to corrupted man, into birds and four-footed beasts and creepy things. And recently I've been getting into a lot of arguments, or at least last evening and this morning, like a lot of arguments about like religion and stuff like that. And I realized that a lot of people don't get this understanding, so they don't look at me like I'm crazy when I say this. You know what I'm saying? When I try and prove it to them, or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm so passionate. When I see a chance to argue, I'll be arguing and stuff. Arguing. You know what I mean? I just be bold. Not bold. That's not the word. I'll be like so stiff necked and stubborn headed about things, and I be arguing with them. And I know I'm determined from where the lesson started from, but like, bear with me, brother. But I be casting pearls, casting the pearls before swine. What is this say? And I think I'll do a lesson on that later. Right here in Matthew 7:6, give not that which is holy unto the dogs. Neither cast ye your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under your feet, and turn again and rend you. And that's pretty much what happened, right? So they butchered it, they butchered the word. They got their own understanding. They say this, and that. Things that aren't true, like what I mean. Like I know the guy didn't say this. Like the guy who works like directly under me. Uh, I was like saying like a lot of people say the Bible contradicts itself. You just shouldn't say it like it does. I'm not sure if he believes that or not, but he just said like he's a Jake, right? He's a Jake. A lot of Jakes like they regurgitate shit that they heard. They don't funny. Jakes don't look up shit. They don't look up shit. They fight for the shit that they heard from someone else. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling like women ain't allowed to speak in the Bible. Like, oh, and then one guy was like, oh, my mama, and my mom would say something about the Bible. All this and that. I mean, well, like you can. Not saying you can do whatever in your own home, but I'm saying like women should be speaking in the church. The church is doing like when a bunch of brethren are talking about it, women's role should be silent. They ain't supposed to be usurp authority over men. That's a yeah. 1 Timothy 2:12. Why suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. Right there. You're not. The Bible says that directly, and they use like Satan and all that stuff like that, like the Satan, the angel. I think in the Satan, what is it? What is it? In Revelation chapter 12, verse 3, and they're saying like, yeah, Satan's under God. You know what I'm saying? Satan works for God. There's no power working against God. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure Satan knows this. You know what I mean? Like, Lucifer or anything, like any angel, any son of God directly knows that. Like any angel of God, it knows that he's the absolute power. There's nothing you can do to work against him. This Bible is prophecy. You know what I mean? And it's madness, like literal madness to think, you can like, oh, the term's prophecy. The absolute power, the creator of all. You know what I'm saying? Like the one above all. That's what Yahweh is. He's greater than Yahweh Shai. He's greater than everything. And you got like a angel that understands this and that goes against him. What sense does that make? Right? You know what I mean? Even in his court in Job, talking to the Most High and saying like, hey yo, like talking to him about stuff. You know what I mean? Like, why would Yahweh allow opposer in his court? You know what I'm saying? Like he pushed Israel away because we were being unrighteous. You know what I'm saying? So anything that Satan does, he's told to do by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think in this context, Satan, the devil, or whatever that means, that should be a lesson for another day. But I'm already in the spirit to say it. But like the devil is himself. He's like what the dragon, the seven-headed dragon, seven. Yeah, man. Oh, I was right here. I don't even know. Slack it. And there appear another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great dragon with having 7 heads and 10 horns and 7 crowns upon his head. Right. So upon his head. So all that is metaphorical for what the world is, like these dragons, the governments, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I don't want to sound like conspiracy theorist, but that's what I kind of refer to other brothers about this. Like, the brother Shemaiah, I should be like linking their videos in the descriptions more often, or at least speaking of them, or Shemaiah, or the other apostles definitely have the greater understanding to teach it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not as well versed as them. But if you're listening to me and you already deep dive, you already know a lot more. You already probably, you know what I'm saying? Like a true believer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I don't speak to, videos I make are for true believers. You know what I'm saying? So you probably already had that understanding greater than I do. And all this stuff is so frustrating. I did a lesson the other day about like being frustrated, and this is go to show that we are not perfect vessels. Um, our flesh definitely guides us to do wrong. Um, yeah, in little ways too. In little ways we sin every day, and you just gotta do more to be more faithful and be more in tune with the spirit. You know what I mean? Because the Bible is a roadmap to success. You know what I'm saying? Figuratively speaking, of course. But right, you just gotta be happy and grateful that we have it, or have a true understanding. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to be like the rest of the world. But to continue with the lesson, let's go to. It just also goes to help you continue the lesson. So, 17 and 15, right? And the world naturally rejects the world. Naturally rejects the word. You know what I'm saying? In its true form, the natural reject is natural. You know what I mean? For people to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like saying you can't have multiple wives. You can't. Let's say anywhere in the Bible you can't. You know what I'm saying? That shall not commit adultery. Adultery is sleeping with another man's wife. That's the only time you commit adultery. If you have sex with a woman, you're married to her. Whether you're married to him. And like, of course, you can't do that and within 2 lives righteous because the world is just so corrupted. You can't do shit righteous nowadays. You know what I'm saying? We're always sitting in the same type of way, some similar fashion. You know what I mean? But let's keep going because a lot of these brothers, a lot of people I was talking to, well, some of them were Jakes. You know what I'm saying? And it's natural, unfortunately, or like it's common for Jakes. I don't say it's natural for them. They're supposed to be of Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Of Yahweh about Shimon Howard Shai. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be following him, but in the word that they said that they're going to 2/3 of our people are going to be fucking gone. They're gone. 2/3 of they gone. Don't even worry about it. I mean, so let's just read Second Kings chapter 17 and verse 15. And they rejected his statutes and his covenant that he made with their fathers and his testimonies, which he testified against them. And they followed vanity and became vain and went after the heathen that were round about them, concerning whom the Lord, Yahweh had charged them, that they should not do like them. So they did exactly the opposite. And that's just goes to show that even more so that, because like a lot of them were jakes. Like I said, a lot of them were jakes. And they went after the heathen way. And let me just title what I just said. I didn't even, well, I mean, I knew the verse, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when I read it, you know what I mean? Like, it's the spirit on how it tied in. But like a lot of them were Jakes and they're going to eat. Like one of the brothers I was talking to, he was Catholic. Catholic. And Catholics are one of the most corrupted religions out there. And we all are very aware of this. Very aware. You know what I mean? They follow the Pope whatever Pope day he is, they follow him for some reason. When they should be following Yahweh Shem outside. You know what I'm saying? They pray to a pagan, a woman. You know what I'm saying? The mother of God, that she should not be worshipped. Like, yeah, well, I'm grateful that Yahweh Shai came through Mary, his mother Mary. Very grateful that she came there. But I'm not worshiping the woman. She's a servant of the Lord just like I am. Or like we all are. She's a servant of her husband first, right? Not. Well, through her serving her husband, she served the Lord. You know what I'm saying? And she was blessed with the blessing of giving birth to the most uncorruptible person that ever exists, or the most uncorruptible flesh that ever exists. Yahweh Shai. Correct me if I'm wrong, because yeah, well, I mean, he was like literally the Lord in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he, how do I explain this? I'm trying not to just say nothing blasphemous and accident. Um, what I'm saying is she gave birth to the greatest being, the greatest human to walk across this earth. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing within itself. You know what I mean? I mean, there's some pride in that, but I don't think she should be worshipped for it. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to worship any other person than God and Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? She's not a third figure in the third third being in the Trinity. You worship Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Hakodash. You know what I'm saying? You move to the Holy Spirit. You worship Yahweh Shai. You worship the Lord. For every other man, hold on. And, oh yeah, but I would have you know, right here, in First Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 3. But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ. The head of every woman is the man, and the head of, I'm sorry, Sophia, I said Christ. Uh, but I would have you know that the head of every man is a Mashiach, and the head of every woman is the man, and the head of Mashiach is Yahweh. That's the order of things, right? Nowhere does it say to worship Mary. And they claim to read this Bible. They claim to know the word. They claim that, you know, it's all about forgiveness and all that stuff like that. Like, you know, one thing, grace is I say it like that. Grace is not a license to sin. You know what I mean? It's not a license to sin at all in the slightest. You know what I mean? So that right there, he was already going off to begin with. You know what I mean? Like being gay. I mean, we're talking about being gay. Like you're supposed to kill gay people. I hate to say it. Like I hate to say it at all. You know what I mean? It's the Lord's word. This is His world. You know what I'm saying? He sets the rules. We live by them. That's it. That's the truth of the matter. But let's go to Jeremiah 44, 44 chapter verse 3. Because of their witness which they have committed to provoke me to anger, and that they were to burn incense and serve other gods with whom they know not, neither they ye not your fathers. Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants and the prophets, rising early and saying them, saying, oh, do do not this abominable thing that I hate. But they hearken not, nor incline their ear to turn from their wickedness, to burn no incense unto your other gods. Therefore my fury and my anger was poured forth and was kindled in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem. And they are wasted and desolate at this day. Take that in for a second. And they are wasted and desolate as at this day. They should never turn away from the wickedness, man. They won't turn away from the wickedness. Well, I mean, only of course, only the elect would. You know what I'm saying? You know, everywhere we move, it's like everything that's happening is to wake up the elect. You can't go away and go miss the word. So truly, they're gonna have to learn the hard way. They're not like they're gonna send the Lord sends prophets, and Jakes will never. They won't never turn their head to listen. They'll never incline their ear to listen. Right? What was it? Exodus. Was it Exodus 27:6? 24:6-68. No, this wasn't. No, this wasn't what I was looking for. It was Jeremiah 2:5. Let's say, Yahweh, what iniquity have your fathers found in me, that they are gone far from me, have walked after vanity and are become vain. That wasn't what I was looking for. Go to Deuteronomy 29:25. Then men shall say, because they have forsaken the covenant of Yahweh, the power of their fathers, which he hath made with them when he brought them forth out of the land of Egypt. For they went and served other gods, and worshipped them, the gods whom they know not, and whom he had not given unto them. It's more of just saying, like, how ungrateful. Well, Jackson is ungrateful. You know what I'm saying? Ungrateful. Well, I mean, of course the heathens are ungrateful. Well, nowadays Jakes move like heathens. You know what I'm saying? They move like they move like fools. They move like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, wrong. Like, you see to myself as one. I mean, unfortunately we all move like a heathen in some way. You know what I mean? Like, even the small little things that we wear clothes up, different fabrics and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You accidentally eat pork all the time, or eat unclean things all the time, not unknowingly, because there's just so much shit they put in the food that we don't even know. You know what I mean? So it's just unfortunate. Hold on, I think it says Ephesians, right? Ephesians. It's Ephesians 4:17. This I say this will testify in how that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk in the vanity of their mind, have the understanding darkened, being alienated from the life of Yahweh through the ignorance that is in them, because of the blindness of their heart. This is awful. This is, I forgot who wrote Ephesians. Let me see if it tells you something. Paul wrote Ephesians. Paul. Uh, that guy's he's one of the great ones. But mm, oh, I got that one. Yeah, two good ones actually. Deuteronomy 13:17. The sacrifice unto devils, not to God, to not to Yahweh, who gods to whom they knew not, to new gods that came new up from your fathers fear not. And dudes are moving like moving like Yahweh never did anything for him. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't the guy the power that moved us out of Egypt. Like he didn't. I mean, like the Most High moved a lot of things for his chosen people, and we just been ungrateful. Definitely ungrateful. And ye are of your father, the devil. The rest of your father ye will do. He was a murderer from the beginning and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, speaketh of his own, and he is a liar and the father of it. And he was telling a lot of Israelites, you know what I'm saying, that you were moving like I think he was telling Israelites this. Yeah, the answer to Jesus said to him, say ye not, well, God, is Samaritan and has the devil. He was telling them, like, he was really roasting them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people just were moving like wolves, moving like praising God and doing like things like murdering. Like we still do this to this day. We worship money, we worship killing each other. Yeah, I was like, you know what I'm saying? How do you worship it? You be listening to and like doing the works of rap music. You know what I'm saying? You doing those works. That's how you worship. That's how you worship them. You know what I mean? Y'all be worshiping like this is the truth. Like this is the only thing we have to do. It's the only thing we got going on. You know what I'm saying? And the way we worship Yahweh by sitting outside reading and doing these lessons and listening to lessons, you know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing, rehearsing righteous acts. You know what I mean? Y'all be rehearsing heinous and evil acts. You know what I'm saying? So you guys are of your father the devil. You stupid jakes. You fucking fools. You know what I'm saying? You look just like him nowadays. Nigga killing ass bitches. Only difference from you and Esau is I'm not wearing white hoods or baby on head bald with swastikas on it. That's the only difference. I love killing niggas. Silly ass motherfuckers. But the way of course only the elect, right? This video is for the elect. I gotta emphasize that. This video is definitely for the elect. It should keep rehearsing the righteous acts, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing the word. Of course, only the elect will do it, right? Of course, only we will try to move the best way. Well, not we, Lord, we're on another number though. Uh, it's only meant for a certain few people, and uh, I push it a lot. I tell people that, but that's me casting my pearls before swine. You know what I mean, that's the one way I sing. But like I said, I praise that sin. I mean, like I said, you know what I mean. Only elect will get it. And pray that you're on that number. So I pray this episode is edifying. I give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, God, Shem, Yahweh, Shai, God, Shem, and Chak Kodash. That the honest is edific capacity for anything. And Shalom to the argument, the argument for the teacher, and purity. Shalom, calm, and Shalom, why?